with the stars of the MCU.
Everybody's gonna
Yeah.
The creators of Marvel Comics.
Spider-Man
What's
is the
up, my
greatest fictional
neighbors? My
character
bad, I
in
gotta
history.
redo
And
this.
Marvel Studios' Kevin
apparently
Feige.
But if you
things
want the
cannot
real
be
answer, if we're
heard.
trying to get real on this podcast,
Music and me
Giving
talking
you
at the same
exclusive
time on the
access to
YouTube live
Marvel's
video, and I need to
adventures
have
like never
quality
before.
content
The
going
official
out.
Marvel
So we are
Podcast.
back.
New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts.
I swear to God.
This is
Good
your
morning,
brother.
my
You and I
neighbors.
make
It's Funky
decisions
White
every
on
day,
the
but
mic.
on
I'm the
Prize Picks,
midday
being right
maniac.
can get you paid.
And it's
So I'm
a
here to make sure you don't miss
because I'm
any of
balanced
the
and I'm
action
all
this
right.
football season.
So what I'm
with
doing
Prize
this
Picks,
morning is a
where
very
it's good to be
special
right.
edition
Download the
of
Prize Picks
Sports
app today and use code
Crash
Spotify to
from
get
Crush
$50
Hour,
in
all right?
lineups
We
after
are
you
going to
play your
analyze
first
and break
$5
down all
lineup.
the stuff
That's
I
code
saw during the
Spotify
game last night.
to get $50
Shouts out
in
to my
lineups
Bolts
after you play your
family.
first $5 lineup. Prize Picks.
Shouts
It's
out to
good
all
to
the
be right.
Raiders fans in
Must
my
be present in
life,
certain states. Visit prizepicks.com
including my
for
beautiful
restrictions and
girl. I'm
details.
sorry about that. We had to do it though, just so you know. We're all in the pool too, and it came down to I let her choose the game on this last one, and she did take the Chargers, and we did take the money for the 14-1 record yesterday. So I'm sorry for the Raiders loss, baby, but show me the money, yeah. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and break down things that I saw in the game last night, some possible, just things that I saw, and I'm going to comedicize it for you. In the game last night, as I want to try out my sports analyzation and breakdown of big games. I am a diehard fan all the way around, so I get involved with it, but I just want everybody to know we're just having fun with a lot of the things that we break down and comedically talk shit about. I'm loving all my Raider friends online right now. They're being good sports with me. We're talking crap about each other, and it's all in good fun, guys. And as my Purple Heart award-winning father always says, it's just a game. All right, we're only 2 weeks into the season. Calm down, Raiders fans. Get off the roof. You don't need to jump yet. All right, so I would like to go ahead and break down some of the stuff that I saw last night in this big game after the Chargers come back from Sao Paulo, taking out the mighty Chiefs. I want to put that on Justin Herbert, the truth right now, baby. Look at possessed with that 19-yard first down run to get the clock to 2 minutes to finalize that win over the Chiefs. So they had to come home and head up to Vegas. 2 road games, divisional road games right off the bat for our season. That's not, it's a good way. It's good because it tests who the Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos and Chiefs are right away. And luckily, we came out with a 2-game lead in the division, 2 wins in the division, and I believe a 1-game lead. I don't think it is, nobody else is undefeated in that division because the Broncos lost to the Colts, who I picked. And so the Chargers are comfortable right now. And if we could go in and beat those Broncos at home next week, I'm really excited to see where this season is going. Jim Harbaugh, who's got it better than us? Nobody. I love this man. I love the locker room speech after the game. He's hype. He's got the team hype. It looks like a new era, but it's only week 2. So let's go ahead and talk about the game real quick last night. One of the things that I saw watching this game, I was a little disappointed. Maybe it's me. Remember, it's opinion. But I felt that the ESPN announcers in the game were sucking Ashton Jonty's dick too much last night, and the man wound up with 11 carries for 43 yards in the end. And I get it. He's a young stud. Like you guys said, he's a bowling ball with legs. He's going to be great, but I believe that maybe the Chargers needed a little bit more respect or somebody sucking their dick. You know what I'm saying? So ESPN, it was all right, but I heard more about the Raiders. I get it. They were at home. But, I kind of like that factor, though, too, when they're not talking about us and we're undefeated and we're playing good ball. So, that was one of the things I noticed. For the Raiders, man, I don't know. Whew, you guys just can't win in the coaching. I don't know if Pete Carroll makes it through this whole season. I'm sorry, Pete Carroll. I'm sorry. Not Cheat, Pete. All right, I don't know if he makes it through the season. He looks like fucking Skeletor looking for Castle Grayskull, running up and down them sidelines, questioning almost every other play when it didn't go the Raiders' way with the refs. So he looked a little scary to me last night. And when he gave his postseason press conference, it sounded like he was a late night host on the AM radio talking about who knows what. All right, so that was just some funny shit to me. And Geno Smith, 13 years. I mean, I saw a couple of things out of you. You look like you still got a little bit left, man. It might be time, brother. It might be time. The Los Angeles Chargers defensive line just owning that situation down there last night. Although we had problems stopping Giante, I believe that the pressure on Geno Smith was too much, and he could not find a rhythm with his receivers, tight ends, and whatnot. He had some great plays, but when you waste a 17-play, 11-minute drive and can only get 3 out of it, that's not going to win you any ball games. So, I wasn't very impressed with the Raiders. I was worried about them. But the more and more that I looked at it, and like they said last night, when the Chargers were 4th and 1, on the field where we could kick a field goal, we chose the field goal. We probably could have gone for it because the offense of the Raiders just was sputtering. They couldn't get it going. For all you Raiders fans, I hope you guys figure that out as you go with Tom Brady at the helm. But right now, 1-1, that's pretty good for you guys. 2-0 for the Chargers. Let's take a look at some of the stats last night, and I want to start with my main man, the Duck of Oregon, the Truth. Looking possessed these last 2 games. Seriously, 43 for 60, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, 2 divisional road games. We'll take a look at what his numbers look like after the Broncos game. But Justin, he went off 19 to 27, 242 yards, average of 9 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was 2 of 6 sacks, and his quarterback rating was 75.8. So all you fantasy footballers out there, keep an eye on Justin. His rating is 122.8. That's awesome. He also carried the ball 9 times for 31 yards, average 3.4, with the longest run of 12 yards. Now, the rushing was very minimal yesterday for the Chargers. Najee Harris came in and towards the end of the game, he had 8 for 28 yards, 8 carries for 28 yards. He had some nice runs there to close out the game. Amarian Hampton, our new rookie sensation, 8 of 24 yards, with his longest being 15. We didn't really focus on the running game, which is un-Jim Harbaugh-like. So obviously they saw something in the Raiders secondary, and they decided to go ahead and throw the ball all night. And the Chargers with Justin Herbert in that sensational receiving squad. Quentin Johnston, Lad McConkey, my main man KA13, Keenan Allen back home, killing it. I believe it was right before touchdown or halftime, Justin threw a 60-yard touchdown, a bomb to Quentin Johnston, and I love the long play from my Chargers, something that the Raiders could not accomplish last night. So Quentin, my main man Q, 3 of 71 yards, averaging 23.7 a catch, 1 touchdown, 60 yards, pretty good numbers. 5 receptions for 61 yards, averaging 12.2 out of my main man Keenan Allen, another touchdown there. 25 was his longest. I want to point out that Q and Keenan Allen in the last 2 games have about 278 yards between them on 20 catches and 5 touchdowns. Looking great on that receiver squad. Let's keep it healthy, all right? Now, of course, the Chargers did have a defensive issue last night where Khalil Mack, I didn't get the report. I haven't seen it yet. Something happened. He come out after the injury in a full sling on his arm. So hopefully that's not bad news there. But hats off. He had the flu. Wasn't sure if they were going to clear him. D. Henley, my man. I tried to tag you in the game, dude. Fucking phenomenal, baby. How you just lay back and wait and watch what Geno was doing and then shoot the gap and knock his ass in the dirt. Beautiful, baby. Game ball. Just like Coach says, game ball. All right, defense. Incredible job last night. I saw so many knockdown passes, so many anticipated passes. Derwin James, Still, Cam Hart, just getting the job done out there. 3 interceptions, and they held the the Las Vegas Raiders to only 3 field goals last night. I am sorry to my entire Las Vegas Raiders fans up there. I know. I'm confused because I'm actually saying Los Angeles Chargers this season, and I swore I'd never do that. But I feel something. I feel a new era. I haven't felt this way at the beginning of the season, although being a nervous Nelly with 3 division games right off the bat, 2 of them on the road, I'm starting to settle in a little bit. We have some tough games in the future, but right now, if we can just get these Broncos next week for that 3-0 run, like Jim said in the locker room last night, can't get to 3-0 if you ain't 2-0. So, Los Angeles, mighty good job. Mighty good job. I appreciate it. I'm working on analyzing other games, other sports. We want to drop some other news this morning, guys. Very sad. He brought a rough, rugged look to Hollywood when he started his career. But today, the great, legendary Robert Redford has passed away at age 89, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Redford, rest in peace. We send our hearts and our condolences. I figure 89 is a pretty good lifespan. So Robert Redford, another Hollywood gone. It looks like they're taking the good ones and leaving us the shitty ones. You know what I'm saying? Also, just want to point out real quick, baseball speeding up. Dodgers taking a loss last night to the Phillies, giving the Phillies the division. The Cubs, they won last night. They beat the Pirates 4-0 with the Giants losing, but the Reds winning. The magic number for the Cubs is 2. It could be today. It could be today, guys. So, or 2 or 3, whatever. I forget. Cubs about to lock up their first wild card possession, postseason play for the first time in 5 years. And I'm still getting very nervous about this situation because right now we only have a 3.5 game lead on the San Diego Padres. If it were to end today, the Padres are headed to Chicago. If we cannot maintain that lead right there, it's going to be the Cubs coming to San Diego, and that is something I don't want to see because of the weather for the Cubs, the travel, and we just don't do very well when it comes to the West Coast. So I would rather see a 3-game series against the Padres or maybe the Dodgers in Wrigley Field, the friendly confines instead. So a lot going on in sports, guys. I'm going to be popping in all week with shorts, checking in on you, see how things are doing. Like I told you on the episode Saturday, which we had to cut like 23 minutes. I'll have that out sometime soon. Saturday's it, guys. We're going to do Saturday is the episode, the full hour episode from Northside Tavern in Ocean Beach, San Diego. And the rest of this we're going to be doing in short videos. We're going to be doing it in just the way that they're guiding me through all of these lessons I'm learning on how to put content up. And you guys are doing a great job helping me by paying attention to all the content dropping. Some of it's scheduled. Some of it is not even me. I have systems that are putting out ads for us. Facebook's liking it. Instagram's liking it. YouTube's liking it. We're basically allowed to, they are distributing us, exposing us more and more with each one of your likes, comments, follows, subscriptions. And that's all I want to tell you guys. You're on the mic with the Midday Funky White. That was your Monday Night Football breakdown. ESPN. You got a place for Lumpy White? No, I'm just playing. I couldn't even compete with Stephen A. Smith. Love that man too. All right, you guys. Incredible weekend of football. By the way, me and my lovely lady, thanks to the Chargers and the Bucks last night, went 14-1 in the pool. And like Tom Cruise said, show me the money. Y'all have a great Taco Tuesday. We will be back live this Saturday with a special edition, possibly a special guest co-host. We're talking all about Domo, Arigato, Tokyo. We're going to go on our world tour, stop number 1, Japan. You guys stay tuned in. Loving everything that you're doing for us. How about them Bolts, baby?